Ain't nobody got time to be doing online dating in 2020. So I have put together my best dating app hacks to help you to date more efficiently. So stay tuned. This is gonna be good. Tip number 1, delete your apps. I know what you're thinking. What is this chick talking about? She's trying to tell me that deleting my dating apps is going to help me to use my dating apps more effectively. I know, mind blown here, but stick with me for a second. The way these dating apps work, they're incentivized for new users to have a good positive experience. So they want to keep swiping and keep using the app. So they actually front load those high quality people that get a ton of matches when you very first download the app. So what happens is when you've had the app for a long time, you actually are going to end up accidentally digging through the bottom of the barrel. So if you've had the app for a while, you're not seeing people that you want to match with, delete the app, and you're gonna make sure that you fully delete it. A lot of the apps have the possibility to delete the app but kind of keep your account going. You don't want to do that. You want to fully delete it, and what that's going to do is reset the algorithm so you can start matching and seeing those high quality people that don't look like they live in their mom's basement. Keep in mind when you delete your app, you're going to want to have it deleted for at least a few days for apps like Bumble and Hinge. If you're using the LDS Mutual app, you actually want to keep your profile deleted for a couple weeks. That's how long it's going to take to reset that algorithm and get those high quality people to the front of your queue. Number 2, create your profile midweek. Why is that? Because peak user time for dating apps is Thursday night, Friday night, and all day Sunday. So by creating your profile midweek, you're getting it up and ready to go so you are ready for that peak time, and it's gonna get your profile in front of the most set of eyeballs as quickly as possible, helping you to date more efficiently. Tip number 3, once you create your profile, you're gonna swipe a little bit sparingly for those first 2 to 3 days because you're gonna work on building up your queue. Algorithm is going to put in people that have swiped on you and people that haven't swiped on you yet. So if you refrain from over swiping in those first 2 to 3 days, it's going to give more people the chance to swipe on you. So that way when you go through, you're going to be in their queue a lot earlier. The way the queue works, you have people that have swiped on you and people that haven't swiped on you intermixed. So these high quality people probably have quite a few people that have swiped on them. And so if you haven't swiped on them, you're gonna get put at the back of the people that haven't swiped on them, which is gonna be a lot sooner than the people that have swiped on them. Does that make sense? It's a little bit confusing. I had to have it explained to me a few times before it finally clicked, but if it doesn't make sense, all you need to know is just take a few days and swipe sparingly, and then you can have at it. Tip number 4, your photos are the most important thing on your profile. Period. Do not skip this step. It is so crucial. Do you know that most people actually swipe on the very first photo alone? So that first photo is so crucial. It gives them a small glimpse into who you are as a person. And did you know that it is scientifically proven that if you have your friends and family help weigh in on your profile photo, you are more likely to get matches. Hack number 5. Your profile should give someone a small glimpse into who you are as a person. So between your photos and your bio or whatever it is on that specific app, you want to give the person that's viewing the profile a small glimpse into who you are. Whatever way you can incorporate your personality. If you're putting pictures that you like to go hiking and you don't actually like to go hiking, stop doing that. Think of it this way, I'm in marketing and you want to market your product correctly, right? So the very first thing that you need to know is what the product is. You need to know who you're trying to market it to. So know who you are as a person and know the type of person that you're hoping to attract and put your best foot forward, but make sure that you're real. People are not authentic sometimes, and if you're not authentic, you are not going to attract the right type of person that likes you for you. Tip number 6, use recent photos. We have all done it where we have that one photo where it's the right angle and we look so dang good, but the tip is do not use photos that haven't been taken within the last year. So go through your camera roll, absolutely refrain from those really old photos. Why? Because no matter how much wrinkle cream you have used, no matter how little of weight you think you may have gained, how you style your hair the exact same, absolutely, if you use those older photos, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. And I personally have gone on dates where the person on the other end that I show up to the date with looks totally different from their photos. And that just creates a really weird experience because you almost feel like catfished a little bit. You almost feel like they were slightly dishonest, right? Like it's just aligning those expectations. Number 7, your bio is crucial. So you want to be careful because there's the right mix here, right? There's a difference between being upfront and real and authentic and oversharing. Some people will do things like, I'm not looking for a hookup, or I'm not looking for girls that are really superficial, blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, I really recommend staying away from the I'm not looking. Focus on the positive. Talk about yourself, but in a fun way. If you're fun and funny, emphasize that. You just want to show as much of your personality as you possibly can. If you're uncertain how your bio is, talk to someone that you know and trust that has your best interest in mind and isn't afraid to tell you the truth. How did I learn these dating tips? I actually went out with a guy a few times that was what I would refer to as a professional dater. Spent a ton of time dating, and he is nice enough to have shared these tips with me, and he's agreed to let me share these tips with you guys. So these are honestly tips that not very many people know about. And so by using these tips, you're gonna be ahead of the game and be that much more successful. So those are my dating app hacks. Hopefully you found at least some of these tips to be useful. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Let me know which of these hacks was your favorite and if you have any questions about any of the things that I've talked about. But good luck to you with dating in 2020.